feeling strangely empowered as being a photographer here at a Framers Conference, having a panel of experts this afternoon claim what I've been saying for years, that objects don't exist unless they've been documented by photograph. And actually most of my work is really about documenting actions and sets and things with a photograph. And I work primarily, this is really an overview of a lot of different things. And so this work, they're sets, and they're driven by natural light and time of day, and objects and things that I've grown into my garden and brought back into the studio. And so I'm interested in the metaphorical aspects of objects, the implications of objects, and definitely the transmission of light. And I guess that's what makes me return again to photography, although I do a lot of drawing and other media, and I bring them, like in this work, into the photographs. And I'm happy to take questions, because I feel like I could just ramble on if you're wondering what's going on. These are drawings that actually my son helped me with. We kind of collaborated on them back and forth. And still they are, still have a lot to do with light and shadow. Again. And I like, in a lot of my work, I respond to found objects, things I find, things that just happen, the play of natural light, and also adding into that the everyday occurrences that you get from living with a child and having him kind of work alongside you, and letting that just sort of happen as I just try to let that become part of my work and see where that goes. And so the black and white work was shot with a large format, a view camera. This is a documentation of work that I've done on glass. And each of the small panels are ingots of stained glass. They're about 1 inch thick. And I treat them like a surface to work on. There's photo emulsion on one side and sandblasting on the other side. And so each of those individual pieces have 2 images plus the complexity that the glass brings to the piece and they really come from my interest in and natural light, and kind of setting things up in the window, and kind of then just bringing the idea that I should just use the glass itself as the medium, and so that's what these are. And again, the imagery comes from the things I find and collect and draw, and little photograms and other small oddities. I try to keep it not such a prescribed or regimented way of working with the imagery, but oftentimes some little characters kind of return in the work, like motifs. we're back to the black and white work that's shot with the view camera. And you'll see I have a lot of dishes and cups and utensils and the work that we do every day. Things that not very far from what I'm working on, but are living through in life. And I like to have lots of objects around that I can just kind of pick up and play with and make things. And these don't sit around, and I try not to labor over the work. I try to work quickly. And when Polaroid was still in existence, I shot these with Polaroid so I could work quickly, shift, change, and move to the next picture as quickly as possible without really trying to tighten them up. Should be close to the end. This work has not a drawing per se, but well, there is a ghost drawing and then a cutout. And a lot of the glass work ended up used the cutouts, repeated them as paper negatives. And a long time ago, I had an artist statement that said I really was interested in the place where photographs live between the reality, because you can't, of course, photograph documents actual existence, but yet it's and yet it's kind of a in between fact and fiction. Is what I like to work to do. Thank you.